Hey guys, this is Rawson. Today we're going to be creating this cubical puzzle design. We have used a very simple and fast technique to create this design. With this technique, you'll be able to create any structure of cubical puzzle. So let's begin with the designing process. Open a new Illustrator document. First, we'll create out the shape of the square. So to create that, select the rectangle tool and click on the artboard. This will open the attribute panel. Under this panel, set the width and height value to 20 by 20 to get a square shape. We'll use this to create a pattern. So select the square and fill it up with a color. Next, we'll create another copy of the square with the Alt pressed. Click and drag. Then fill it up with another color. After that, select the two squares and take a copy. Now, rotate the squares and place them under the first two squares. Then select all the four squares and go to Object, Pattern and click on Make. Now, under Pattern Attribute panel, set the copies to 7 by 7 and click on Done. Then delete out the square shapes. After that, take a rectangle tool and create out a big square. We'll apply the same pattern which we have just created, so pick the color from the color swatches. Now selecting the shape, go to Object and click on Expand. After that, right click and ungroup it. This will separate out each pieces. Now delete out the incomplete square shapes. Next, select the shape, scale it down and delete out some squares. In the next step, we'll delete out some more squares randomly so that we can get a specific shape. Here you can experiment with various other patterns and shape. It will give us different illusion look and 3D perspective design. After that, select the shape and group it up. Now to create this shape into a cubical puzzle design like this, we'll go to Effect 3D and click on Extrude and Bevel. Then switch on the preview option and adjust the extrude depth and XYZ values. Set the X value to 45 degrees and keep on adjusting the Y and Z value until you get a single parallel line. Adjust the extrude depth value. We also need to make sure that the three lines are intersecting at one point and the diagonals line are parallel to each other. Once you achieve that shape, click on OK. This way, we got a cubical shape in a perspective view. Now go to Object and click on Expand Appearance. Then under Pathfinder, click on Divide option. Then right click and ungroup it. This will extract out each pieces separately. Now select all the shapes and fill it up with black color. Also, we'll apply a white stroke color to the design. This will give us a nice cubical design. And now select the shape and go to Stroke panel. Here, change the corner to round corner so that we get a nice cubical design with a perspective angle. In the next step, we are going to add a perspective illusion to the design. So to create that, select these boxes and make a copy. Then delete out the extra surfaces and place them on our cubical design. We'll place it just here around this intersection region. Next, take one more copy and place them in front of it. So here is our cubical puzzle design with a nice illusion. Next, select the rectangle tool and create out a rectangle. Then place it over the cubical design. Now right click and under Transform option, choose Shear. Under Shear panel, keep the angle to 0 degree and adjust the shear angle parallel to our design. After that, select the Direct Selection tool and select these two anchor points. Then place it along the shape. Also select the other two anchor points and adjust them accordingly. In the next step, select the plane shape and arrange it back. Now select the line segment tool and create out a line along the shape. We'll use this line to give a proper alignment. Scale up the line by holding the Alt-Shift key and set it at the end of the shape. Then create one more copy and place it on top of the shape. After that, select both the lines and the rectangle and click on Divide option under Pathfinder. And right click and ungroup it. Now delete out the bottom and the top unwanted shapes. Then disable the stroke thickness of the rectangle and send it to back. Next, press T, shortcut key for a text tool, and type out some text, for example, radical. After that, choose a suitable font style and adjust the spacing between each alphabets. Next, select the text and go to Effect, 3D and click on Rotate. In the Rotate panel, adjust the X, Y and Z value until the text gets adjusted according to the perspective view of the shape. After that, place the text properly on the plane shape. Next, select the line segment tool. We'll use this line segment to do the proper alignment of the shape. So create a line on the shape and give it a black stroke color. Then scale it up by holding the Alt and Shift key. After that, select the Direct Selection tool and adjust the anchor points of the shape according to the line. Then take one more copy to the right side. And adjust the anchor points to match it with the line. This way, we got a proper shape. After that, delete off the lines. Now, we'll work on the Photoshop for further adjustments. So open a new Photoshop document. Set the width and height to around 2000 by 1100 pixel, then click OK. Now select a design from the Illustrator and drag and drop it to a new Photoshop document. Scale the size and place it around here. Now we'll add a brightness and contrast adjustment layer. Take Use Legacy and increase the contrast value. Then adjust the brightness value accordingly. This will add a nice contrast to the design. Next, we need to adjust its perspective shape. So first convert the layer to Smart Object. After that, press Command or Ctrl T to activate the transform option. Then right click and select the perspective option. Now adjust the top edge, narrow it down and drag it toward right side. This will add a perspective depth to the design. After that, scale up the size and do the proper placement. Next, make a selection by clicking on the thumbnail of the design layer with the Ctrl pressed. Then add a new layer and apply a black fill color using the shortcut Alt Backspace. After that, drag it down a bit and decrease the opacity level. We'll use this layer to add a drop shadow. Now go to Effect, Blur and apply Gaussian Blur. Set the radius blur value to around 5.4 pixel and click OK. Here, we're not getting the proper shadow effect because of the adjustment layer. So, clip the adjustment layer to the Smart Object layer with the Alt pressed so that its effect is only applied to the vector shape. And here we can see we got a clear shadow. Now drag down the shadow layer below the shape layer and adjust the fill value. So we got a nice drop shadow under the Cubical Design. And finally, our Cubical Puzzle design is ready. Export it out for web, give it a name and save it. Here is our Cubical Design with illusion effect and a nice shadow. We can use this technique to create any puzzle structure. Get your desired shape with the square boxes and go ahead with the 3D Extrude and Bevel option. Follow the tutorial along and create your own designs. Upload your projects and let me know if you have any questions in the comment section. Thank you.